Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blue Brand. Welcome to SmackDown Live. And we are live here in Worcester, Massachusetts, the aftermath of Unforgiven. And this man closed the show at Unforgiven in Phoenix this past weekend. Samoa Joe shocked everyone when he walked out of Unforgiven holding the WWE Championship. And AJ Styles defended that WWE title against Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe was simply an animal in that ring. Just a complete bulldozing machine was Samoa Joe, and he proves it as he holds up the WWE Championship, the crown jewel of World Wrestling Entertainment, in his hand. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SmackDown Live. Mere days removed from the SmackDown exclusive Unforgiven pay-per-view, and Samoa Joe dressed to impress here. What a scathing promo by Samoa Joe. He said that he's amongst the legends like HBK, Brett, Austin, but he's better than them as well. And ladies and gentlemen, the main event of tonight, Bayley set to challenge the women's champion Charlotte Flair in a no disqualification match that has combustible written all over it, to quote Merce YT13. But also later tonight it will be Adam Cole versus Shelton Benjamin, announced by Bret Hart at Unforgiven. And as well, coming up next, it'll be the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly taking on the American Alpha, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. And that is up next. And this night of SmackDown Live, days removed from the Unforgiven pay-per-view, this is probably one of the most important SmackDown Lives of the entire year as we get ready for the Survivor Series. And in speaking of Unforgiven, these two men helped Adam Cole beat Sami Zayn and American Alpha in a 6-man elimination tag team match at Unforgiven. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, along with Adam Cole, they took out Jason Jordan and Chad Gable out of the match, left Sami Zayn alone by himself. Sami Zayn was able to put away Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, but the odds were just too stacked for the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. And Adam Cole, he took advantage. The ultimate opportunist that Adam Cole is. And the Undisputed Era were victorious in the opening of Unforgiven. If you haven't watched Unforgiven, it is live on the channel, on demand, at any time, as Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish are here to settle a score with American Alpha. And American Alpha, they requested this match earlier today, and Bret Hart made the match official to kick off SmackDown Live here tonight. The first taste of in-ring action here, days removed from the Unforgiven pay-per-view, and here are the former SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And they've had issues with Undisputed Era all the way from SummerSlam. where Undisputed Era made their debut, made their mark on the WWE, and they almost ripped Chad Gable's knee apart. They put Jason Jordan to sleep, and they ripped Chad Gable's knee into pieces. But American Alpha recovered from that, and American Alpha are going to continue to fight until they simply can't fight anymore. As Gable and Jordan make their entrance here for this tag team match. And two of the best tag teams in the game, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, make up American Alpha. O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, they make up 2/3 of Undisputed Era. As O'Reilly and Gable lock up here, and Gable was a part of the Olympic, former Olympian is Chad Gable, so he knows his way around the professional wrestling ring. And now O'Reilly also knows his way around the professional wrestling ring as well, as Chad Gable brings him down. But who has the most experience? Is it Gable or is it O'Reilly? As a roll through, and now O'Reilly, knee to the side of the head, and now sweeps him up. And O'Reilly with that combination, is just a decorated striker of his own right. Decorated grappler as well, is Kyle O'Reilly, in my opinion. Probably one of the most underrated guys in the WWE, probably in the world right now, as O'Reilly now, chopped right to the face, and now O'Reilly with the kicks, and now he brings Gable down. Brings Gable down to the mat, and Gable, they have felt full force of Undisputed Era. A couple of nights ago at Unforgiven, they all went against each other. Undisputed Era versus American Alpha and Sami Zayn. And now, what a counter by Chad Gable. And now Gable also has a couple of accolades under his belt. Former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, former NXT Tag Team Champion, former Olympian, competed in the 2012 Olympics as Jason Jordan is tagged in, and what a drop kick! What a drop kick by Jason Jordan. And it appears that the people in Worcester, Massachusetts have the Undisputed Era on their side here tonight. And now leapfrog by Jason. And now hooks him in, and a belly-to-belly suplex overhead. The strength of Jason Jordan is insurmountable. And what a German suplex sends Kyle O'Reilly across the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, we are nearing the Survivor Series as Kyle O'Reilly counters it into his own overhead belly-to-belly. We are nearing the Survivor Series, Raw versus SmackDown. It is a war of attrition. This past Monday on Raw, we've seen all 4 members of the Survivor Series chosen, which was I don't know what type of move, unorthodox move by Eric Bischoff. Decided to have all his qualifiers in one night. Wanted to have his team set. And SmackDown has to be the one on the defensive. Look at the tag team prowess of the Undisputed Era. And these guys might be a part of Team SmackDown. We'll never know. A very talented, diverse roster is the Blue Brand. And the double suplex by Fish and O'Reilly. And now Fish is in action here. Fish gonna get a taste of the ring here as Fish now. A kick right to the back, and you know that's gonna have to hurt. And now the kicks to Jordan, going right after the legs. And those educated feet of Bobby Fish. But Jason Jordan with the unadulterated strength. The unadulterated strength of Jason Jordan. And Jordan now leaps on Bobby Fish, and he's throwing rights. Throwing rights is Jason Jordan. And now Jason Jordan. Jason, what a Northern Lights. But whoa, another one. What a combination by Jason Jordan, and a kick out at 2 by Bobby Fish. As Jason Jordan leaps over the top rope. That man is a heavyweight. That man is 240 plus pounds. At least 270. Leaping over the top rope and landing right on Bobby Fish. As Bobby Fish is just thrown across ringside here. like a rag doll by Jason Jordan. And now, American Alpha simply in control of Undisputed Era as Jason Jordan picks him back up. Jason Jordan looking to do more damage here. Oh, kick right to the gut. And another kick right to the leg of Bobby Fish. Fighting fire with fire is Jason Jordan. And he now tags in Chad Gable. And you know Chad Gable's issues with the particular Bobby Fish. Oh, and right to the arm. Chad Gable has certain issues, personal issues with Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish trying to end his career at SummerSlam. He tried to end his career a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown Live. And now, Fish with a kick right to the chest. And he almost tried to end his career at Unforgiven when he applied that fish hook again, no. And again, right to that tape leg. Right to that tape leg. And again, Bobby Fish. Oh, God, you can just hear the kicks from the nosebleeds. As Bobby Fish now hooks him up, sets him down with the fucking arrow. And Chad Gable, he's used that knee, that taped up knee as a weapon. But wait a minute, fish hook is in. The fish hook is in. Fish hook is in here. Fish hook is in. And Chad Gable has nowhere to go. Nowhere to go for Chad Gable. But Gable's gonna fight. Gable learned from his mistakes in the past. And no. Bobby Fish now. Elbow right to the jaw of Chad Gable. Oh, but what a counter by Gable. Gable has done his homework on the Undisputed Era. And look at the roll up. Roll up here. Shoulders are down. Fish is in trouble. Fish is in trouble. And a kick out at 2 by Fish. Fish gets up before Gable. Try to go for it. Leapfrog by Gable. What athleticism. What athleticism. And a German suplex landed right on the back of his head. Landed right on the back of his head. Drop kick by Gable. And Gable is feeling the momentum here in Worcester, Massachusetts. As Gable wants Fish to his feet. Fish is in trouble. But wait a minute, Fish. The strength of Bobby Fish. Throws him all the way into his corner. He carried him all the way into his corner. And now Bobby Fish. Oh. And now Fish kick right to the side of the head. Right to the temple of Chad Gable. And that might have been the knockout blow. That might have been the knockout blow. And if that wasn't a knockout blow, this certainly is. O'Reilly and Fish, what a combination. And now, and look at Bobby Fish preventing Jason Jordan from interfering. The Undisputed Era are victorious here on SmackDown Live. And the Undisputed Era once again get a victory over the American Alpha. And look at this. Oh, what a knockout blow. And that wasn't it. A second knockout blow took out a defenseless Chad Gable. As Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly get a victory, giving the Undisputed Era momentum heading into later tonight, where Adam Cole has to go one-on-one with Shelton Benjamin. The gold standard later tonight. Randy Orton, he clearly has unfinished business with Bray Wyatt. Appears that he's at the Wyatt compound, calling out Bray Wyatt, wants a fight with the Eater of Worlds. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to switch gears here to the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. And this match is a qualifying match for Team SmackDown. The winner of this contest will be the first man on Team SmackDown to go against Team Raw. And Team Raw is stacked. And if you haven't tuned in to Monday Night Raw, Team Raw consists of the Raw Tag Team Champions Daniel Bryan and The Miz, Intercontinental Champion Braun Strowman, and Shinsuke Nakamura. And Survivor Series is looking to be a pay-per-view for the ages. With only that one match alone. As Baron Corbin, he walked up to Bret Hart's office at Unforgiven. He said, "Give me a shot to be on Team SmackDown. I want to be on Team SmackDown. I want to be the captain." And Bret Hart said, "Yeah, I'll give you the opportunity. I always give opportunities." But he said, "You're going to face against somebody that I know very well. Somebody that hasn't been in the company for a while now." And that could be anybody. The people that come and go in the WWE. As Baron Corbin waits for his opponent. No way! Is he here? Is he here? He is! The legendary luchador! Rey Mysterio! Rey Mysterio is back on SmackDown Live! And ladies and gentlemen, this guy, Rey Mysterio, if you don't know him, shame on you. Rey Mysterio was one of the pioneers of SmackDown back in the day. And this is the man that Bret Hart was in talks with. The master of the 619 is set to go one-on-one with the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. And Rey Mysterio is back on the blue brand. He's back in the WWE. And Rey Mysterio, I'm lost for words here, as both of these guys, collar and elbow tie-up, and Baron Corbin clearly the bigger man out of the two. But Rey Mysterio is simply the biggest little man in WWE, probably in the world, as Mysterio with a senton. And it's not your normal type of offense coming from Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio flies in the air, jumps, kicks to bring any big man down. And there goes Baron Corbin. And Corbin has to take a breather, but Rey Mysterio's gonna fly! The legendary luchador, Rey Mysterio, is gonna fly here on the blue brand. And I can't believe it. What a night this has been so far. We're only about 20 minutes into the show. We have a women's championship match in the main event between the champions Charlotte and Bayley. We have Adam Cole versus Shelton Benjamin. Oh, and we have that employee intervention between Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. It's a stacked show here. The SmackDown Live following Unforgiven. And what a deep six by Baron Corbin. And Baron Corbin, he's determined to become captain of SmackDown Live. He said he could take a bullet in the shoulder. He could take not being on Unforgiven, despite being a little jealous about it. It appeared he was jealous about it. But he said he could take it. But he said he will not take not being on Survivor Series, not being on Team SmackDown. And a right by Baron Corbin. He has to beat a former World Heavyweight Champion to get there. And what a crucifix roll up by Rey Mysterio. Shoulders are down, has the big man, and a kick out at 2. He has to beat a former World Heavyweight Champion. Has to beat a former Intercontinental Champion. Has to beat a former Cruiserweight Champion. 2006 Royal Rumble winner. And now Rey Mysterio. What a bulldog. Lasted over an hour in the 2006 Royal Rumble match. Did Rey Mysterio, so he has endurance. He has stamina. Oh, and a right hand by Corbin. Another right hand. And this time Mysterio. What a counter by Mysterio. But you gotta know Baron Corbin will. And what a lariat. What a lariat by Baron Corbin. Almost took off Rey Mysterio's head. And a kick out at 2 though. Kick out at 2 by the master of the 619. And Rey Mysterio, he's in real big trouble. Rebound. Both mid-butt heads. And now Mysterio with an elbow. Mysterio try to continue the onslaught. And what a shoulder block. Almost sent Rey Mysterio into the 3rd row. Did Baron Corbin. And Corbin, 300 pounds. This guy's almost 7 feet tall. And his elbows to the back, to the spine of Rey Mysterio. This guy, Baron Corbin, has Mysterio up and the knee into the back. Knee right into the spine of Rey Mysterio. And this match has been all Baron Corbin. Has been all Baron Corbin. But Rey Mysterio kicks out at 2.5. And does Rey Mysterio have a little bit of rust? He hasn't been in a WWE ring in years. As Baron Corbin almost took off Rey Mysterio's head with that punch right to the jaw. Oh, punch. Oh, and another overhead. Another punch right to the top of Rey Mysterio's skull. And now another deep 6 by Baron Corbin. And Baron Corbin, you can just see the desperation, and just barely lifts the shoulder up, does Rey Mysterio. Baron Corbin, you can just see the desperation in the guy's eyes. He wants to be on Team SmackDown. He wants to be the captain. He wants to be a part of the Survivor Series. As now Baron Corbin, punch right to the chest. And now Corbin just wrenching away here. And now a jawbreaker. And my goodness, what a jawbreaker. What a jawbreaker by Rey Mysterio. And now over the top goes Rey. Over the top goes Rey Mysterio. And now Corbin. Corbin, he's tuning up the band. He's tuning it up here. And wait a minute, Baron Corbin now. Is he waiting for Rey Mysterio to turn around and face the facts, face the music? And Corbin trying to go for a lair, but Rey Mysterio, I think he played possum. Mysterio was playing possum, and now Rey Mysterio climbing up to the top, and this is a familiar place Rey Mysterio goes to in the ring, but and Rey Mysterio, he might have a broken leg off of that impact, off of the way he landed, and what a Falcon Arrow by Baron Corbin. And Baron Corbin, as much as one may not like him, you gotta respect him. You gotta respect the in-ring ethic that Baron Corbin brings to the ring. And now the chops, and what a flying Mayorana! Flying Mayorana by Rey Mysterio. And Baron Corbin is reeling. Corbin is reeling as Mysterio now. Rey Mysterio has him tied, and Mysterio got him. Mysterio, what a senton by Mysterio, and what a kick. Kick right to the gut, and now Mysterio, what a backbreaker! Able to lift Baron Corbin and just land the knee dead into the back. Land the knee dead into the back. Mysterio now again counters Corbin. Again counters Baron Corbin. And now Corbin sent flying. 6-1-9. Rey Mysterio, he dialed it up. Mysterio dialed it up. What a frog splash. Tribute to the late great Eddie Guerrero. And Rey Mysterio is the first man on Team Blue. Rey Mysterio is on Team SmackDown. And what a triumphant return for Rey Mysterio. It's been years since we've seen Rey Mysterio in a WWE ring. And what a return it is. Congratulations to Rey Mysterio for, first off, a hell of a return, and two, being 1/4 of Team SmackDown for the Survivor Series. Congratulations to that man, Rey Mysterio. And there is the commissioner of SmackDown Live, Shane McMahon. He stepped down as general manager a couple of weeks ago. But that is not going to deter Shane McMahon from confronting his employee, Kevin Owens, later tonight. And Adam Cole is in the building. And earlier tonight, we've seen Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish defeat the American Alpha. Can Adam Cole follow suit tonight against Shelton Benjamin? We'll find out as Adam Cole makes his grandiose entrance to the ring. And it's not grandiose in a way that's a spectacle. It's grandiose in how the WWE Universe shouts out the various Adam Cole catchphrases. And Adam Cole, he was the man who beat Sami Zayn, who pinned Sami Zayn at Unforgiven in that 6-man elimination match. Adam Cole was the last man standing out of all 6 men on Sunday. As Adam Cole is set to go one-on-one with Shelton Benjamin. And the story is of this match is that Bret Hart believes that the Undisputed Era attacked Kalisto and Shelton Benjamin, Sami Zayn's initial partners. And now it appears that Shelton Benjamin, is he going to get paid back? But wait a minute, come on! Come on! Shelton Benjamin's attacked again! But wait a minute, Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn is here! And Sami Zayn, he has unfinished business with Adam Cole! Unfinished business with Adam Cole! And there's Lana, the wife of the United States champion Rusev. United States of America champion? He did beat Rhino at Unforgiven. He made Rhino tap out. And Lana, she said that she wants her husband on Team SmackDown along with Rey Mysterio. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the employee intervention of Kevin Owens. And the SmackDown general manager, Bret Hart, his name has been in the mouths of several people these last couple of weeks. And Bret Hart, he is set to host this employee intervention. He said earlier that there will be no hand-on-hand contact. There will be no physical contact between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. As Bret Hart is here to host this employee intervention, and this is combustible. And we are getting set for this employee intervention. And first and foremost, here comes the SmackDown Commissioner, Shane McMahon. And look at the mixed reception of Shane McMahon. Several boos, several cheers in the crowd for Shane McMahon. And half of that has to do with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, despite how heinous he is, despite how disrespectful, despite how rebellious Kevin Owens has been, these people seem to like it. These people seem to understand Kevin Owens' frustration. And they don't seem to understand Shane McMahon's. As Kevin Owens, this is the first time we have seen Kevin Owens since that horrible interaction between himself And Shane McMahon's father, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, our boss, and he powerbombed Vince McMahon right on the apron. And Mr. McMahon, he's suffered countless injuries to my knowledge. And that's the only knowledge that has been disclosed here to the general public. And Bret Hart saying this will be civil, making sure this is civil. And come on! Kevin Owens had to bring up Shane McMahon's father, and Shane McMahon, he brings the table down, and it's a standoff between Shane and Kevin. And Kevin Owens, he's talking smack, and Shane McMahon laying rights into Kevin Owens here. Oh! And Kevin Owens, a kick right to the gut, and Bret Hart, he said it was going to be civil. Bret said this was going to be civil, but Kevin Owens, he took it to another level. Do you really blame Shane McMahon? Do you blame him? Kevin Owens, he took it to a complete other level. And there's Kevin Owens, and he's irate, he's pissed. Kevin Owens is pissed off, and he's looking straight at our new signee here, our new interviewer. The rumors are true between Kevin Owens and Shane? And Kevin Owens, he challenged Shane, and what the hell? What the hell is up with Kevin Owens? What the hell is up with Kevin Owens? And he just powerbombed. Owens just powerbombed our new signee. And ladies and gentlemen, we have to switch gears because this is the main event. As Bayley challenges Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship. And what a night this has been here on SmackDown Live, days removed from Unforgiven. And Kevin Owens, if you didn't see, he just powerbombed our new signee, that interviewer backstage. And he challenged Shane McMahon to a fight. He didn't say a match. He said a fight at the Survivor Series. The Survivor Series only weeks away here on the channel. As Bayley is set to right some of her wrongs here tonight in the main event, as she challenges Charlotte Flair one last time for the Women's Championship. No disqualifications, no countouts. This match the match only ends by pinfall or submission. And it is for all the marbles in the women's division. It is for the WWE Women's Championship. As Charlotte Flair, the Queen, the daughter of Ric Flair, makes her way down to the ring. And Charlotte Flair, she has ruled the women's division with an iron fist ever since Battleground, ever since she dethroned Sasha Banks. She has ruled her queendom, I should say, with an iron fist. She has ruled the women's division. She has beaten anybody that has stepped in her path. Nia Jax, Sasha, Alexa Bliss, and now Bayley. And Bayley says she's never beaten. Charlotte has never beaten Bayley one-on-one in the ring for that title. And that is true. These two women did face off for the women's title a couple of weeks ago But that match ended when Alexa Bliss interfered. But Bayley said there's going to be no Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is out of the title picture. She was pinned at Unforgiven. It is just Bayley and Charlotte for that women's championship. And that is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It is for all the marbles here in the WWE Women's Division. Charlotte Flair relinquishes the women's title possibly for the last time to the referee. We might see a new champion here crowned in Worcester, Massachusetts. And what a combustible night this has been. And this could end off in a bang, with Bayley possibly walking out of here with the women's title, as Charlotte and Bayley just look at each other and elbow right to the back of the head and an elbow. And now Bayley gonna fight back now. And Bayley's point was that Charlotte has never beaten her. She's never beaten her one-on-one. She's never pinned Bayley's shoulders to the mat. And this can either ring true, or this philosophy, this fact could be turned simply into, well, history. As Charlotte just throws Bayley ribcage first right into the guardrail, and face first into the post. Face first into the post goes Bayley, and my goodness. There goes Bayley head first right into the post, as Charlotte picks up Bayley. Picks her up, and Charlotte, what a scoop slam right onto the apron. Scoop slam right onto the apron, as Charlotte now, clearly the most powerful out of the two, is Charlotte Flair. Puts Bayley onto the guardrail, and a kick right to the head, and there's no countouts. They could stay outside the ring for as long as they possibly please. And a knee right to the kidney of Bayley. Knee dead into the kidney, and now a knee right to the face. Knee right to the face, and Bayley, she's feeling it. She's feeling the pain. She's feeling what Charlotte has been dishing out these past few months as women's champion. And now Bayley with elbows to Charlotte Flair. Try to go for an axe handle. Nobody home. Kick to the gut by Charlotte. What a swinging neck breaker. And what a combination by Charlotte. Shoulders are down here. Bayley's in trouble. And a kick out at 2. And this is for the Women's Championship. The last time Charlotte competed on SmackDown Live was last week, where she was beaten by Alexa Bliss in a non-title match. Can this ring true for Bayley? Can Bayley be the one to dethrone Charlotte Flair here? But Bayley, she's no Alexa Bliss. She's Bayley. She's her own woman. And there goes Bayley over the top. Over the top rope goes Bayley. She landed hard. Bayley landed hard. Face first into the steel steps. And Charlotte, she's making herself clear. As Bayley, she gets back to her feet, and Bayley now stares a hole to Charlotte, and now an axe handle. Try to introduce the first weapon into this match. Did Charlotte, and Bayley's not going to allow her. Bayley's not going to allow her. And the knee right into the spine. Knee right into the spine of Charlotte Flair, and now Charlotte's in trouble. Rib first, into the guardrail, and now face first into the post. And I cannot keep up with this action. High-paced, fast-paced action between Bayley and Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship. As Charlotte, saw that coming. Bayley now, she was favoring her ribs. She was favoring that rib cage. And what a move by Charlotte. And a kick out by Bayley at 2. Kick out by Bayley. And now, try to go for the spear, but what an uppercut by Bayley. Bayley, well scouted. They know each other very well. They're 2/4 of the 4 horsewomen. The other 2 being Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. And what a snap German suplex by Bayley. The shoulders are down here, and a kick out at 2. kick out at 2 by Charlotte. And Charlotte still able to call herself champion for now. As an elbow collides with jaw, and now Bayley with a Michinoku driver. And a kick out at not even one. Not even one. Did Charlotte kick out of that Michinoku driver. The daughter of the legendary Ric Flair. Oh, a right hand by Charlotte. Another right hand. Another punch by Charlotte. And now, twisting him. Switches positions. And she sets her down. Charlotte set Bayley down right onto the mat. And you know that has to hurt the pelvic area of Bayley. And now Charlotte wants it to her feet. Charlotte wants it to her feet at all. Going right for the knees. Going right for the knees is Charlotte Flair. Right for the knees. And now gonna bend the body. Gonna contort the body. And the body is not supposed to bend that way. Bayley in trouble. But Bayley powers out. And that's the perseverance of Bayley. Bayley now. Bayley to belly. Bayley to belly to Charlotte. New champion. New champion. No. Not just yet, Bayley. Not just yet for Bayley. The Cinderella story almost came true for Bayley. And now Bayley, she's looking under the ring. And look at that. Bayley, table in hand, and what a lariat. What a lariat by Charlotte Flair. Clothesline. Almost took Bayley's head off. Almost took Bayley's head off. Did Charlotte. And now, oh, the big boot. Big boot. Right to Bayley. And now, swinging her. Swinging her. And now, Charlotte with a neck breaker. And this is just the in-ring psychology, the in-ring prowess of Charlotte Flair. She's a veteran. Already a veteran in that ring. It's Charlotte Flair. She's just like her father. And now, wait a minute. Anything goes. Remember, anything goes in a no disqualification match. And now Charlotte, she has the leg. She has the leg in the figure 4. She has the leg in the figure 4. And the knees, the legs are wrapped around the post. And Bayley might simply have a broken, might have a broken leg, might have a torn tendon. She might have a torn tendon here. And now, Charlotte's going to continue to inflict damage. Going to continue to inflict damage. And she extends the figure 4 into the figure 8. Figure 4 is extended into the figure 8. And Bayley outside of the ring, she can tap. She can tap all she wants. Charlotte can apply it all she wants here. Because decisions have to happen in the ring. But Bayley able to fight out. Able to fight out is Bayley. And you know her legs are in sheer pain. Her legs have to be, oh! Her legs have to be spaghetti noodles right now. As Charlotte took out the leg again of Bayley. And this is starting to look like the beginning of the end. If Bayley doesn't get back on her feet soon. If she's not able to find a way out of this punishment soon. This might be possibly the end of Bayley's career here. Because leg injuries are no joke, ladies and gentlemen. They take an athlete out for months, maybe years on end. As Charlotte now. Charlotte! What a corkscrew. What a corkscrew by Charlotte. Shoulders are down here. Bayley just barely lifts the shoulder up. And Charlotte, she knows that she has this match. She knows that she's in control. She knows that she has Bayley where she wants her. And a chop brings Bayley down. And Bayley, in order to get out of this slope, she has to find the edge. The edge that she needs. As Charlotte has the table. And this does not look good for Bayley in the slightest. This does not look good for the huggable one in the slightest here. And wait a minute. Oh, God. Metal colliding with bone on that steel chair shot. Metal collided with bone on that steel chair shot. And Bayley now trying to get to her feet. She rolls through. But now, a punch right to the face. A punch right to the face. But an elbow right to the face of Charlotte. And Bayley now. Is this what she needs? Is this what she needs? Lou Thesz press. And now slamming Charlotte's head into the mat. Is this what Bayley needs here? And Bayley, she has the chair in hand. Bayley has the steel chair in hand here. She puts it down though. She puts it down. She has another method. Wait a minute. Bayley has the chair in her hand again. Is Bayley? It looks like Bayley. She's talking to herself. Looks like she can't do it. She can't bring herself to do it. But Charlotte Flair. Bayley couldn't bring herself to use the steel chair against Charlotte. She couldn't bring herself to do it. And the stun gun. Stun gun by Charlotte. It appeared like Bayley couldn't bring herself. She could not bring herself to use that steel chair against Charlotte Flair, a person that she considered once a friend. Oh. She did consider Charlotte Flair a friend. She considers Becky a friend. She considers Sasha a friend. She considered Charlotte a friend. And now Charlotte has her up. And that hesitation from Bayley looks like it's going to cost her. Looks like it's going to cost her. And a superplex through the table. Superplex through the table. And Charlotte, no love lost with Charlotte Flair. And now, natural selection. Natural selection by Charlotte. Natural selection by Charlotte. And Charlotte is still the women's champion. And Charlotte is just laughing. Laughing at Bayley's inability to use the steel chair against Charlotte Flair. And Bayley, she fought a good fight. But that one hesitation by Bayley cost her the match. And possibly cost her maybe another shot at the Women's Championship. As Charlotte Flair celebrates here in the main event of SmackDown Live. And what a main event it was. Charlotte retains the Women's Championship. And that was possibly Bayley's only shot at redemption. Only shot at the women's title. And wait a minute. And I was just speaking of Becky Lynch. And you know, Becky Lynch and Bayley, both of these women, they're on good terms. Another one of the 4 horsewomen is Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch, she's saying something to Bayley. She's saying that. I think she's saying that it's okay. But wait a minute! What the hell? What the hell? Becky Lynch just blindsided Bayley. She's attacking Bayley. She's attacking her friend here. Becky Lynch is attacking her friend. And wait a minute. No. Disarmer. And Becky Lynch has the disarmer in. Becky Lynch with the disarmer. And I'm at a loss for words here. She's not letting it go. Our official is telling. And now she finally does. What the hell has gotten into Becky Lynch? What the hell has gotten into Becky Lynch? Why Becky? Why? She just attacked her own friend. And it looked like it was out of sheer frustration. But why Becky? Why?